It will be Phipps' second game back and first start since the pre-season calf injury delayed his return. Hunt will come off the bench after missing last week with what Waratahs coach Daryl Gibson called a minor hamstring complaint. Cam Clark will start on the wing as Gibson pushes ahead with a rotation policy for the Waratahs test players. Clark is one of our best defensive wingers. We know how many passes the Crusaders are going to sling in this game. They love to keep the ball, and so defense for us is going to be a key factor, Gibson said. Loading in the forwards, hooker Andrew Tuala comes onto the bench after the departure of Tatafu Polota. The Waratahs went close to claiming a historic away win against the Crusaders last year, leading 4 tries to none after 34 minutes but going down 31-29 after a trademark home team fight back in Christchurch. Gibson said the key to bettering that performance and pulling off a win against the odds was keeping their foot on the gas. We need to play for the full 80 minutes. We took a lot out of that game. We put a lot of pressure on them for the first 50 minutes, but we weren't able to sustain that in any consistent effort, he said. This year we know we need to do that for the full 80 and be at our very best to compete in this game. The teams will run out side by side with the visitors and meet arm in arm on the pitch to observe a minute's silence before kick-off. Crusaders captain Sam Whitelock said his team was still coming to terms with last week's tragedy. Loading their scheduled match against the Highlanders the following day was abandoned after distraught players were consulted in. Whitelock said their preparation for the match in Sydney had a surreal feel to it. He compared it to their reaction in the immediate aftermath of another tragedy, the devastating earthquake of February 2011 that killed 185 people in Christchurch. After that team abandoned their next game, they embarked on a remarkable campaign in which they played every game outside Christchurch before losing the final to the Queensland Reds. Meanwhile, Gibson also welcomed Super Rugby's expected return to a round-robin format from 2021, with SA and ZAAR expected to formalise the move in an announcement on Friday. The New South Wales coach said the Sunwolves were an unlucky casualty of the reforms. They're getting excellent support, Gibson said. The crowd numbers have probably gone through that period where you've got an expansion team trying to forge a new market, and that's something the 4 franchises here in Australia have done well in establishing with them: Waratahs, Israel Folau, Cam Clark, Adam Ashley Cooper, Kurtley Beale, Alex Newsome, Bernard Foley, Nick Phipps, Jack Dempsey, Michael Hooper, C. Ned Hannigan, Rob Simmons, Jet Holloway, C. Cope Kepu, Damian Fitzpatrick, Harry Johnson Holmes, Rez, Andrew Tuala, Rory O'Connor, Chris Talakai, Lachlan Swinton, Michael Wells, Jake Gordon, Mac Mason, Carmichael Hunt. Crusaders, David Havley, Braden Enna, Jack Goodhue, Ryan Crockey, George Bridge, Brett Cameron, Bryn Hall, Fetu Douglas, Ad Todd, Jordan Tafua, Sam Whitelock, Captain, Quintan Strange, Owen Franks, Cody Taylor, George Bauer, Rez, Andrew Macalio, Harry Allen, Michael Alaladua, Luke Romano, Tom Sanders, Ariata Aranari, Mitchell Hunt, Will Jordan.